I'm going to get started. Shalom. We the Hebrew Israelites, Sons of Yahweh camp, located in Durham, North Carolina. And once again, we're here to teach a lesson. And the brother to my right,
Lamar.
to my left,
Rob,
the brother in camera.
crank this up.
Yeah, my name is Gadal Ayash. And let's get it rolling. And basically, I'm going to continue with the series, the history and prophecies of Edom. So this is history and the prophecies of Edom, the serpent. So last week, we explained to you how Esau, Edom, meaning red, is a so-called white man. And we went to Genesis 25 to 27 chapter and broke it down beautifully. Who are the Edomites? Who are Esau, a so-called white man? Now, we're going to break down another part of the Bible in the book of Genesis, who the serpent. And the serpent is Esau, the so-called white man. We're going to prove it with this lesson. And I don't give all praises due to Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua. Yahweh is the Most High. And Yahushua, who the word England called Jesus Christ, a black man from the tribe of Judah. And Brother Lamar, let's get it rolling. Give me 2 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 5.
Come. But to say Corinthians chapter 10 and verse 5. Casting down imagination.
And that's our job as the Israelites on the street corners, as prophets of the Most High. Yes, we are the prophets of the Most High, whether you believe it or not. The Most High has put the Spirit on us to cast down the imaginations. What are some of the imaginations of the world? That the so-called white man, that he's a Christian and he's a Jew. That's a damn imagination. Okay?
Right.
I hear nothing but the damn devil the Bible speaking. The serpent. Okay? Esau. Edom. Edom means red. Okay? Why the Bible call you red? Because your lack of pigmentation. Okay? We can see the red blood, your red blood coming through your skin. Because lack of brown melanin. And that was a curse the Most High put on you. Okay? To let them know the people who is the wicked. And the wicked is Esau. Go ahead, brother.
God, it says 2 Corinthians chapter 10 verse 5. Casting down imagination.
That's right, casting down imagination. So our people, they imagine that they're African Americans. That's a damn lie. They're from the tribe of Benjamin. They imagine they're from the tribe, they are Mexicans. They're from the tribe of Issachar. The Puerto Ricans, they imagine they're Puerto Ricans. People imagine they're Dominicans. They're from the tribe of Ephraim and Simeon. So our people is believing in the lies of this Western world, the so-called white man world, which is really this satanic witchcraft. You don't know who you are. You don't know your power. Your power is Yahweh, the Most High. You don't know who your Savior is, your King is. That's Yahweh Shah. A black man from the tribe of Judah, who the world called Jesus Christ ignorantly. So those are imaginations. Everywhere you go, they got these white Jesus around the world. And that man lived in the late 1400s, early 1500s, a man called Cesar Borgia. So we casting down the imagination. Those are all lies.
Right.
And that's why the so-called white man is kicking us off Instagram. He kicked us off YouTube. He kicked us off TikTok. We can't keep a video up, you know? But hey, man, we still gonna do the work, whether it's sit-down lessons or on the street corners. They call the cops on us. They yell at us. They spit at us. They want to fight us. But we're here. We still here strong through the spirit and power of Yahweh Yahushua teaching his word and casting down imaginations, which are the lies of this world. And this world is Esau's world, the so-called white man. Go ahead.
2 Corinthians chapter 10 verse 5. Casting down imaginations and every high thing that exalteth itself against the knowledge of God.
That's right. What exalts itself against the knowledge of God, the so-called white man? He think he is God. He believe that he is God. Okay? He put up white images of white Jesus, of God, of the angels, of the Israelites. Our forefathers of Peter, Saint Moses, Zechariah, Jeremiah. All those men were black men, so-called black men, and they paint them during the time of Renaissance as white men. And I'm going to go over that too in another lesson about the prophecies and the history of Esau, how the white man stole our history and took down all icons during the Dark Ages and during the time of Renaissance, painted them white over again. So they have exalted themselves over the Most High. And now they have changed the laws of the Most High. Because it's supposed to be a so-called God-fearing country. But you sell pork in the stores. You sell shrimp in the stores. You eating bear. You eating gator. You know, all kind of abominations. You do Christmas, it's pagan. You do Easter, which is pagan. You do New Year's, which is pagan. You do all these pagan holidays that go against the Most High. This place is satanic, and it exalts itself over the Most High. It don't want to humble itself under the Most High. It don't want to put himself under the rule of the Most High. So that's why Babylon must be destroyed. Okay? And Babylon is America. Go ahead, brother.
2 Corinthians chapter 10 and verse 5. Casting down imaginations and every high thing that exalteth itself against the knowledge of God, and bringing into captivity every thought to the obedience of the Mashiach.
That's right, man. So everything is going to go under Yahweh and Yahweh Shah, Jesus Christ. Okay? Everything. So that's what we teach our people, that you must come back to the laws, statutes, commandments of the Most High. You must understand his prophecies. You must understand the history. You must understand the high holy days. You must come back to the culture of being a Hebrew Israelite. If not, you're going to be put to death. You run around calling yourself African American, you'll get put to death. You run around calling yourself a Puerto Rican Mexican, you'll get put to death. You run around calling yourself a Brazilian Argentinian, your ass will get put to death. You in the Catholic Church, you'll get put to death. You in the Muslim mosque, you're going to get put to death. You in the Jehovah's Witness temples, Kingdom Hall, whatever you call it, your ass will get put to death. Everything's supposed to be under the obedience, under the Most High and Yahweh Shah. If not, your ass will get put to death. And we say, good riddance. All right? Give me the next scripture, Al.
This is the book of Amos, chapter 3 and verse 7. Surely the Most High power will do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto the servants, the prophets.
That's right. So the Most High have revealed his secrets, his dark sayings to the prophets. We know who Esau is. That was a secret for many years. We know who the serpent is. The serpent is not a snake that talked to Eve in the garden. That's a damn lie and a fairy tale. We know the secrets of the Most High. Okay? We know that Esau is the last kingdom to rule, and Jacob is the next one to follow.
Right.
Okay? Who gave us this information? Who gave us this knowledge? The Most High. Okay? So, T.D. Jakes, you don't know the secrets of the Most High. Sir D. Caesar, you don't know the secrets of the Most High. Fred Price Jr., your high yellow ass, you don't got the secrets of the Most High. None of you pastors or you false teachers have the secret of the Most High. We're going to take you straight up. We ain't going to be nice to you. We ain't going to kiss your damn ass in your congregation. You going off, you going off.
Right.
Okay? All you people are teaching lies, and you're going to be dealt with unless you repent. But we know a lot of you people sold out to the Illuminati anyway. Okay? Or to the Black Boule, or you rich-ass black pastor. T.D. Jakes, man, you know about Boule, you Illuminati. That's all you are. Creflo Dollar, teaching lies. But soon y'all get put to damn death, because you don't know the secrets of the Most High. And one secret is, who is Esau and who's the serpent? Now last week we told you, through history and through the Bible, who's Esau, the so-called white man. Now we're going to prove that Esau is the serpent in the garden. Okay, that's treacherous man. And yes, he was a man. Give me Revelation 12 and 9, Brother Ahmad.
Book of Revelation, chapter 12 and verse 9. And the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceiveth the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him.
Beautiful. Read that again, brother.
God.
So I can break that down for the people.
Revelation chapter 12 and verse 9. And the great dragon was cast out.
That's right. The great dragon represent Esau's government and military power. Soon it's going to be cast out when Yahweh Shah comes back with 200 million black angels to destroy his place during the time of World War III. Okay? That's the great red dragon. Esau government's military power. Go ahead.
Revelation 12 and 9. And the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent.
That old serpent. So this dragon is the same old serpent from the book of Genesis, 3rd chapter. So this is history over here. Okay? So France, the USA, the British, the Spanish, all these European countries of the great dragon and the old serpent. Go ahead.
It says and the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil.
Called the devil. That's what we call the so-called white man, the devil. Diabolos in Latin means deceiver. Okay, because he deceived everybody and himself that he's a Christian and he's a Jew and he's some holy people. But you remember the damn devil, that old serpent, that great dragon the Bible speaks of. That's why we call you the damn devil. Like people say, why you call it the damn devil? Right. We're not calling you a man underneath the ground with a pitchfork in hell. That's folklore. We don't believe in that crap.
Right.
We call you the devil because you deceive the whole world into your wicked madness. Go ahead.
Called the devil and Satan.
And Satan. That's who you are, Satan. You're the children of Satan. You're the children of the spiritual demon Satan, the sons of the wicked. Go ahead.
Which deceiveth the whole world.
Which deceiveth the whole world. How does the so-called white man deceive the whole world? By claiming he's a Jew and claiming that he's a Christian and claiming that the kingdom of Judah are Hamites. Claiming the Latino brothers are Spaniards. Okay? By saying it's okay to eat pork, shrimp, and lobster. By saying it's okay to put women over men. By saying, by doing these wicked ass holidays. Okay? So that's how you deceive the whole world. Many ways to deceive the whole world. That's a few examples. Go ahead.
Revelation 12:9. And the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil.
Okay, let's get some characteristics of serpent. Okay, while we at it. This serpent, that proves the serpent is a man. Okay? It's not some spiritual, it's not a snake.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? A snake didn't roll up on Eve. What's up? You know, first of all, so-called niggas are scared of snakes. That they can't eat with a ram.
Especially the female.
Right? Especially the female. Now, maybe a man would have talked to maybe.
Right.
But can you picture a woman talking to a damn snake? Any woman, especially a black woman, they're gonna run.
Yep.
Okay. So the Bible talks in allegory, dark senses, slang, how black people and Hispanic people talk. We talk in allegories. So a serpent is a man. So the characteristics of a serpent, calm and compound, composed, calm and composed. In a white man, see, black and Latinos, we wear our emotions on our sleeves.
Right.
You know, we upset, we happy, you see it on us. You know, that's how we are. It could be good or it could be a bad thing. But a white man is got a calm spirit, you know, analytical. Okay? White man, he's not spiritual like our people. You know, he got to think about it and break it down and process it. You know, that would make him so cunning. Okay? Adaptable or two-faced. Okay? Serpent comes to you kind, but he really want to hurt you. Treacherous. That's the so-called white man. Can't be trusted. That's the serpent that was in the garden. You know, and Eve trusted the serpent.
Right.
You know? Start from the top again, brother.
God, it's Revelation 12:9. And the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent, called the devil and Satan.
Yeah, so Esau is the serpent, he's the devil, and he's Satan. He's the great dragon. Go ahead.
Which deceiveth the whole world. He was cast out into the earth.
So Yahweh Shai is going to cast him onto the earth, destroy him, bring him down from heaven to earth in a low condition. Go ahead.
And his angels were cast out with him.
Who are the angels of Satan, the great red dragon, the other nations? Because they help to push the philosophies.
Right.
Okay? And they fall under the great red dragon. They do what he does. Okay? They're going to be cast down with him. And with 2/3 of our people, we fall after Satan too. 2/3 of our people, they're going to be cast out, destroyed. Okay? So let's go to the book of Genesis 3rd chapter. Okay, let's go to the old serpent. Let's break it down correctly. Because you won't get this in your church Sunday morning. All you're going to do is get a little communion, drink that cheap ass grape juice they put in a cup, and dance, filled with the so-called Holy Ghost, but that's the Holy Satan on you.
Right.
And give up your money and be stupid. That's all you're going to do in church.
It's the book of Genesis, chapter 3, and starting at verse 1. Now the serpent was more subtle than any beast of the field.
Now the serpent was a man, okay? And that same spirit is in Esau, okay? All right? So there's a thing called reincarnation, okay? So this is one of the fathers of the Edomites through the time of the garden, because it was more than one person or man in the garden.
Right.
Adam was not the first man created. He was the first man to be born again, to get the spirit of the Most High, the Holy Spirit of the Most High. Okay, so there's other people in the garden. So here, now talking about serpent, the so-called white man in the garden, and he's more subtle than the rest of the beasts of the field. Read that top one again.
God. Revelation chapter 3 verse 1, it says, now the serpent was more subtle than any beast of the field.
Right, it's talking about human beings, okay? Any beast of the field. So he's more subtle than the rest of his human being counterparts, okay? And when you look at the word subtle, subtle is cunning, okay? Crafty, deceitful. Okay, that's what the so-called white man is, man. He's very deceitful and cunning. Because he always coming to you in peace, in love, in kindness. But but that love, peace, and kindness, he will destroy you with his philosophy.
Right.
Okay? But it comes peaceful and kind. So that's how it manipulates, it tricks you. Okay, that's why he's a serpent, he's a devil, deceiver. You think he's coming in peace.
Right.
But he's coming to destroy you. Start from the top.
Genesis chapter 3 and verse 1. Now the serpent was more subtle than any beast of the field.
That's right. So the serpent was more treacherous than any beast on the field, basically. Go ahead.
Which the Most High God had made.
Right.
And he said unto the woman.
All right. So the serpent said unto a woman, snakes don't talk. Like, we know that Most High can do anything. We know that Most High can put a spirit on a snake and actually talk.
Okay.
But it's not talking about it. It's talking about a man. See, the Bible is a real book. It's not a fairy tale. Y'all make it into a very spooky book. The Bible is real life. What's going on? Okay? So he said unto the woman, so talking about the serpent, and the woman is Eve, Adam's wife. Go ahead.
And he said unto the woman, yea, hath God said, ye shall not eat of every tree of the garden?
That's right. The tree of the garden represent the knowledge of the Most High. Okay? So only a certain knowledge that Adam and Eve was supposed to be exposed to and learn. Okay, so they ain't supposed to learn from a different tree. Let's do that. The tree of the garden, that's the different constellations in the space. Read that one time. You should not eat every tree of the garden.
Kind of says Genesis 3 and 2, and the woman said unto the serpent, verse 1, second part of verse 1, and he said unto the woman, yea, hath God said, ye shall not eat of every tree of the garden?
Okay, we'll keep continuing, now we get to a priest.
Verse 2, and the woman said unto the serpent, we may eat of the fruit of the tree of the garden.
Keep reading.
Verse 3, but of the fruit of the tree which is in the midst of the garden, God hath said, ye shall not eat of it, neither shall ye touch it, lest you die.
Rob, give me Revelation, let's break this down. Give me Revelation, I think it's 22 and 1 and 2. This is a tree of life. We're going to break it down. So, Eve and the serpent were not talking about actual fruits, okay? It was talking about different knowledge, or philosophy, as you want to say, but knowledge, okay? So, Eve and Adam were exposed to a certain amount of knowledge. You know, they had a lot of knowledge they were exposed to, but most of us don't deal with this other knowledge, which is wickedness, okay, evil, okay? Because at the time, Adam and Eve knew nothing about good. But the serpent was trying to say, hey, Eve, let's go to this other knowledge, which was wickedness. Mm-hmm. And you know, the serpent, he came like he's supposed to help Eve out, you know, but it's going to destroy her. He's going to talk about it. Read that, brother.
This is Revelation chapter 22 and verse 1. And he showed me a pure river of water of life.
So the river of water of life is in the heavens. Okay, go ahead.
Clear as crystal.
All right, the water in the heavens that make up, to the heavens is made up of water. Go ahead.
Proceeding out of the throne of God and of the Lamb. in the midst of the street of it, and on either side of the river was there the tree of life,
The tree of life. So it's in the heavens. The tree of life is in the heavens. Go ahead.
which bare 12 manner of fruits,
So it bare 12 manner of fruits. So the fruits represent knowledge. Okay? Go ahead.
which bare 12 manner of fruits, and yielded her fruit every month.
So every month, though a different constellation comes every month. Okay? So Adam, he had the power to read different constellations and break it down. And it gave him superior knowledge unto his counterparts. That's why Adam was the king of the earth. Because the Most High gave him a certain knowledge and understanding. Which he gave the Israelites. He gave us the laws, statutes, commandments, and certain wisdom and knowledge. So he gave us a tree of life. And he didn't get the other nations that. So that made us better than the other nations. And Adam was better than the rest of the people on the earth. Go ahead.
And yielded her fruit every month, and the leaves of the tree were for the healing of the nations.
That's right, man. And we're going to get that knowledge. Okay? So let's go back to Genesis 3 and 2.
God. Genesis chapter 3 and verse 2. And the woman said unto the serpent, we may eat of the fruit of the tree of the garden, but of the fruit of the tree which is in the midst of the garden, God hath said, ye shall not eat of it.
Yeah, so this constellation, we should not read it and understand it and deal with it. Okay? We can deal with the other constellations, but not this. Go ahead.
Neither shall ye touch it, lest ye die.
Yeah, so any information on this constellation, we're going to die. Go ahead.
Verse 4.
Which was wickedness, sin.
God.
It don't say what sin that Eve committed. It could have been probably spiritual fornication, but she did something, and Adam did the same thing. That's what happened. Eventually they died. Because we were promised immortality. Go ahead.
Genesis 3 and 4. And the serpent said unto the woman, ye shall not surely die.
Here come that damn serpent, that damn Esau. Wait, don't worry, you're not going to die.
God.
Don't worry, you going to abort your babies. You're going to live. You're 21 years old, and you're going to go to abort this baby and go to a 4-year college. And you'll live. You'll get $100,000 a year. You'll get your 2 cars. You'll get your husband. It's the same thing. Went to Eve with the same madness. And of course, women are gullible, and she fell for it. Go ahead.
This is verse 5. It says, for God doth know that in the day ye eat thereof, then your eyes shall be opened.
Yeah, so you eat of this certain constellation, this understanding, your eyes gonna be open. You're gonna be better. So Eve, women, they never satisfied. And she wanted power, you know what I'm saying? So she went to the other constellation and did a wicked sin. Go ahead.
It says, verse 5, for God doth know that in the day ye eat thereof, then your eyes shall be opened, and ye shall be as gods.
Oh, you should be as gods. To that Eve. Women, they want that power, man. That's what's going on right now, man.
Right.
The woman want the power over the man.
Yep.
So she want that power like a man. It was totally off. That's what Eve wanted, Go ahead.
And ye shall be as gods, knowing good and evil.
See, the thing is, the other constellation was all good. So you do all that good, you'll live. But the other constellation was wickedness, a sin. What happened? Give me Romans 6:23. When you commit sin, you die.
Right.
The wages of sin is death. So Eve went off. Probably worship another god. That's probably what it was. Romans 6:23.
This is Romans chapter 6 and verse 23. For the wages of sin is death.
That's it. That's simple. That's all I need. The wages of sin is death. Okay, you got any more to that? What do I say? Wait for us to talk. I shouldn't cut you off.
Romans chapter 6 and verse 23. For the wages of sin is death, but the gift of God is eternal life through Yahweh Mashiach our Lord.
That's right, man. So the Most High gave Adam and Eve a choice. Say, hey, if you eat from these constellations and learn from these constellations, you're going to do good and you're going to prosper. But you pick from this one bad constellation, you're going to die. Because sin brings death onto the people. Okay, and that's exactly what happened. Go ahead, brother.
This is Genesis chapter 3 and verse 6. And when the woman saw that the tree was good for food.
Yeah, man, because sin looks so good, man. Oh, man. If I abort this baby, I go to get a 40 degree, make a lot of money. Oh, if I worship this God, the white man will accept me. If I go to the Christian church, the white man's gonna accept me, and then the God's gonna bless me, and I'm gonna have a nice house and cars. So wickedness always seems good.
Right.
Always seems good. You know, that's why it's called a not a desire. What's the word? A lust. That's why it's called a lust. You know, it always seems good, but it's going to destroy you at the end. Go ahead.
This is Genesis 3 and 6. It says, and when the woman saw that the tree was good for food and that it was pleasant to the eyes.
Oh, yeah, it's pleasant to the eyes. You know, that's our people, man. Let's be a low down, dirty rapper. You know, so we can get some nasty whores.
Right.
Sell drugs from people, get nasty whores. That's good to our eyes. Wear big chains with the Gucci shoes, the Prada shoes. That's all a nigga care about, or a Latino care about. Because it's good to the eye, but you destroying yourself and your people. Okay? Go ahead.
And when the woman saw that the tree was good for food and that it was pleasant to the eyes and a tree to be desired to make one wise.
And that's what's wrong with our people, man. So she desired this other tree to make her wise. But she already had the knowledge of the Most High. You had other constellations to give you, that was the words of the Most High. That was enough. But our people always think something's better than the words of the Most High. But let me go to Islamic philosophy. Let me go to the Christian church. Let me go into the Hindu. Let's go into Buddha. We do everything except do the law, statute, commandment of the Most High. Follow the Most High wisdom, which is the best wisdom on the earth to keep us prosperous.
Yeah.
But we go into the way of sin, into the other nations. Okay? Go ahead.
It says, she took of the fruit thereof and did eat.
Yeah, she committed sin, wherever that was. Go ahead.
And gave also unto her husband with her, and he did eat.
Yeah. Adam being simple. It's like how black and Latino men are simple for their women. Now, you know what the woman doing is wrong. But you know, you probably think, well, you ain't going to get nothing unless you do this with me. I ain't going to give you nothing for a week. As bro, shoot. I said, just get rid of Eve and get on another woman. You gonna fall right into the trap. You know how many brothers would be in the camp of Sunshine Howard, one for their woman?
Yep.
Every time I said, oh, buddy, you interested in Jordan? Yeah, man. I gotta talk to my wife first. But with my woman, and I know you ain't gonna join.
Yep.
As soon as you mention your woman, I know you ain't gonna join.
Red flag.
I know I won't hear from you again. and you don't.
Right.
You know? So we are weak to our women. So our women easily seduce us and do the wrong things, you know? And women never seduce you for the most part to do the right thing. It's always something wicked as hell, because you're a weaker vessel. You know? Go ahead, brother. So this Bible's a real book.
On point.
It's on point.
Genesis chapter 3 and verse 7. And the eyes of them both were opened, and they knew that they were naked.
Ooh, and they knew they were naked, meaning they was ashamed. They knew they committed a sin. Now the church said, oh, they knew they was naked.
Right.
No. Anybody was butt naked in the garden. We were civilized people. We had garments on.
Right.
We had clothes on, okay? Right. No, they was naked, meaning that they knew they sinned. They felt exposed.
Right.
It's street slang. Like, I'm naked on the streets. Like, oh, man, I'm exposed. I'm naked out here. You know? Let's break that down in the Bible. Let's get Genesis 2 and 25. Okay. See, this naked in Genesis 3 and 7, they were ashamed, but then they were also being proud. At one point, it was naked. Go ahead.
Genesis chapter 2 and verse 25. And they were both naked, the man and his wife, and were not ashamed.
That's right. Meaning they were both naked, meaning that they was holy. They was separate from the other nations, and they was proud of it. Like, yeah, we keep the laws. We don't eat pork. We don't eat shrimp. We don't eat lobster. We don't worship this God. We into the the word of the Most High, and they were not ashamed. Like when you come into the truth, you don't eat pork no more. You ain't doing Christmas. You're not ashamed, man. You know what I'm saying? You proud. So, that's what's going on there. But now in Genesis 3 and 7, they were naked for a different reason because they committed a sin. Let's get it. Rob, give me Exodus 32 and 25. Man, this is an example of when we sinned, we were naked in the wilderness. We were worshiping the golden calf. We were talking about Moses and Aaron. Go ahead.
All right, this is Exodus chapter 32 and verse 25. And when Moses saw that the people were naked, for Aaron had made them naked unto their shame among their enemies.
Read that one more time, a little bit louder, okay? A little bit louder.
Exodus chapter 32 and verse 25. And when Moses saw that the people were naked.
That's why they were naked, because they sinned, because they worship that golden calf. Thank you. Mm-hmm.
For Aaron had made them naked unto their shame among their enemies.
Right. Read one more time.
And when Moses saw that the people were naked.
So the people was naked. They wasn't actually physically butt naked. Right. They was committing sin. They was singing and dancing and partying to that golden calf. They were worshiping that golden calf. Go ahead.
And when Moses saw that the people were naked, for Aaron had them naked unto their shame among their enemies.
That's right. So that's it with that. So let's go back to Genesis 3 and 7.
God. Genesis 3 and 7. And the eyes of them both were open, and they knew that they were naked.
They knew they sinned. They knew they sinned against the Most High. Go ahead.
And they sewed fig leaves together and made themselves aprons.
That's right. And these garments represent it was spiritual. It was not really literal. Meaning they were going into the way of the philosophy of a different nation. Okay, let's get that. Let's get that garments represent philosophy. Give me Ecclesiastes, Quran 9:8. Why you can't read that one more time while you're reading it?
Come. This is Genesis chapter 3 and verse 7.
Come.
It says, and the eyes of them both were open, and they knew that they were naked, and they sewed fig leaves together and made themselves aprons.
Right, so they cut themselves with aprons, but it's spiritual though. It's not a physical garment. Meaning that they sin and they're gonna hide from the Lord, so they're gonna put on the garments of other nations. They're gonna do what the other nations do. Okay? So they're going off. Okay, like for instance, like say somebody was in the truth, right? Say they Hebrew Israel for 10 years, going to camp, keep the law, that's your commandments, and they get weak. It happens all the time. Now they back in the world. So instead of, like say they used to wear garments with fringes on it, now they wearing, what do they wear now? What's those jeans that you cut off? Now they wearing jeans that's cut off and wearing dirty sneakers and, it being a nigga now. It's the same thing. They're back in the world.
Back in the world.
Right, they're back in the world. So you don't recognize, like, damn, that was James? I thought he was a Hebrew Israelite. You can tell the way he dressed, he's back in the world. It's the same thing. So basically, Adam and Eve was back in the world. Go ahead, brother.
You said in verse 8.
Yep, 9:8.
Ecclesiastes chapter 9 and verse 8. Let thy garments be always white.
That's right. Let your garments be always white, meaning clean. Let your ways be always clean, the ways of the Most High. Go ahead.
Let thy garments be always white, and let thy head lack no ointment.
That's right, man. The oil means the Holy Spirit of the Most High. But do it. So somebody simple will read this, what they do, and they'll always wear white every day. No, I mean clean.
Right.
Yeah, keep yourself clean, man. Keep yourself lawful.
Yep.
Give me Revelation 3 and 4. Get two more scriptures on this.
It's Revelation chapter 3 and verse 4. Thou hast a few names even in Sardis which have not defiled their garments.
That's right. So he's talking about the churches. So one of the churches has not defiled their garments, meaning that they doing the right things. Go ahead.
And they shall walk with me in white.
Yeah, they should walk with me in white. Okay? Not read literal, means that in righteousness. Yeah. Go ahead.
And they shall walk with me in white, for they are worthy.
Right. So, and give me one more. Give me Revelation 16 and 15. There's a lot of examples, but let's give you 2 or 3 though. Look at the church, man. They take things literally. So we got Israelite camps walking around all white. Yeah. It's not literally. It means you clean, man. You're doing the right things and you're being righteous. Go ahead, Al.
This is Revelation chapter 16 and verse 15. Behold, I come as a thief. Blessed is he that watcheth and keepeth his garments, lest he walk naked.
But lest he keep his garments. The garment is the righteousness of the Most High. Unless you be naked, unless you be ashamed because you sinning. You ain't doing what you're supposed to do. Go ahead.
Behold, I come as a thief. Blessed is he that watcheth and keepeth his garments, lest he walk naked and they see his shame.
Right. It's beautiful, man. Beautiful. So let's go back to Genesis 3 and 7.
Yeah.
3 and 7.
Genesis chapter 3 and verse 7, it says, and the eyes of them both were open, and they knew that they were naked, and they sewed fig leaves together and made themselves aprons.
That's right, man. All right. So they sewed figs together and made some aprons, went back into the world amongst the other nations. They made new garments. Go ahead.
Verse 8, and they heard the voice of the Most High God walking in the garden in the cool of the day. And Adam and his wife hid themselves from the presence of the Most High Power against the trees of the garden.
Right, the trees represent the other nations. Matter of fact, let me get a couple of precepts on that. I forgot to write one down. I'll find it right quick. Bear with me. I knew I was forgetting something. I'll find it. Give me give me Isaiah 61 and 3. Yes, beautiful one. There's a little more too. I had a nice one. That's what we use that word. Read it again, Lamar, on the Quran. Read that one more time.
This is Genesis chapter 3 and verse 8. And they heard the voice of the Most High God walking in the garden in the cool of the day. And Adam and his wife hid themselves from the presence of the Most High Power amongst the trees of the garden.
Yeah, so instead of Adam and Eve being amongst the people they're supposed to be around with, they are amongst the other nations, okay, doing the matters of other nations. And the Most High was looking for it. The Most High said, man, what Adam and Eve at? He said, they're amongst the other nations. Damn. give me that precept, brother, about trees being human beings. So the tree represent humans, the other nations. Go ahead.
This was Isaiah 61, you said 3, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
To appoint unto them that mourn in Zion, to give unto them beautiful ashes, the oil of joy for mourning, the garment of praise for the spirit of heaviness, that they might be called trees of righteousness.
Yeah, that's why our people call it trees of righteousness. Okay? So there's other examples in there, but that's good. That's good enough. I had 2 or 3 written down, and I forgot to write on this paper. Yeah, so we call it a tree of righteousness. So Adam and his wife Eve hid themselves amongst the other nations in the garden. But think of the garden as the garden is Eden is the earth, and garden is a section of the earth. Okay, so Adam had control of the side of the garden, but he was amongst the other nations on the other side of the garden. All right, go ahead, brother.
verse 9. Genesis 3 and 9, it says, And the Most High God called unto Adam and said unto him, Where art thou?
He said, Most High said, man, where the hell you at? You're not in the sense of God where I put you at.
Right.
And then why, if the woman was over the man, why the Most High didn't ask the woman, where art thou?
Right.
He went to Adam, the head.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? See, these women, man, they want to do all kind of wickedness, but they don't have no accountability. We get all the accountability. You know what I'm saying? You ain't the head.
Right.
You know? Because he called for Adam. Why he call for Eve? That's because of the black woman.
Right.
The Latino woman too. We said black woman, we mean the Latino woman too.
Right.
Go ahead.
This is Genesis 3 and 10. And he said, I heard thy voice in the garden, and I was afraid, because I was naked, and I hid myself.
Yeah, because I sinned and I hid myself amongst other nations. That's why I wasn't at. That's why I wasn't at my location.
Right.
Okay. Go ahead.
Verse 11, and he said, Who told thee that thou was naked?
How do you know you sinned? Who told you? You sinned? You actually went over there? Who told you that? You know? You ain't supposed to eat from that constellation. You eat from the rest of the constellations. How you ain't supposed to know good? How do you know this bad part? You did it. You guilty. Go ahead.
It's verse 11. And he said, Who told thee that thou was naked? Hast thou eaten of the tree?
That's right, man. The Most High knew that Adam eating from the tree. Cause how would you know you sinned?
Right.
Go ahead.
Hast thou eaten of the tree whereof I commanded thee that thou shouldest not eat?
Right.
Verse 12, and the man said, The woman whom thou gavest to be with me.
I'm like, man, I didn't even want this. You gave me this woman. Most High. I didn't even want Eve. I knew she wasn't right. It's not like he won't take no responsibility for it, accountability. Go ahead.
And the man said, The woman whom thou gavest to be with me, she gave me of the tree, and I did eat.
Yeah, man. Basically, Eve seduced me. You know? So she said, man, hey, man, Eve threatened me. She said, she won't give me nothing for a week. It's man, I didn't what I had to do, you know? She made me do it. You know? She gave it to me. But ain't no excuses. Adam should have been strong, man. He was being simple. Go ahead.
It's verse 13. Verse 13. And the Most High God said unto the woman, What is this that thou hast done? And the woman said, The serpent beguiled me, and I did eat.
That's right. The serpent was a so-called white man, okay? Because the serpent came back as Cain, then Cain came back as Esau, and the Esau is the father of the so-called white race.
Right.
Okay? So the woman said, the serpent beguiled me. He tricked me. That's what's going on right now, because our women is going off because they under the philosophy of the damn devil, the so-called white man. They believe in abortions. They believe in they 50-50 with a man, or even they over a man. They don't believe in cooking. They don't believe in cleaning. They don't believe in raising no children. It's all about their career. They don't want to listen to what the man got to say. Total rebellion, because they follow after the ways of Satan, just like in the garden.
Right.
And have destroyed us as a nation. And then us men, we just sit by and instead of just leaving these women alone and deal with another woman, you're gonna fall right behind your damn woman.
Right.
Okay? So we off. Go ahead.
Genesis 3 and 14. And the Most High Power said unto the serpent, Because thou hast done this, thou art cursed above all cattle.
Yeah, so the Most High, he cursed the serpent, the so-called white man, underneath all the animals of the field and the nation of people in the field. Go ahead.
And above every beast of the field, upon thy belly thou shalt thou go.
So in churches teach that, well, snakes got little legs under you. You get a microscope, you see little legs under a snake. They used to walk like a lizard. Nah, man, they're talking about that. We're going to break it down. Go ahead.
It says, Upon thy belly shalt thou go, and the dust shalt thou eat all the days of thy life.
Right, let's start from the beginning again, brother.
God, this Revelation, This Genesis 3 and 14. And the Most High God said unto the serpent, because thou hast done this, thou art cursed above all cattle, and above every beast of the field.
Stop that right now. Most High said, I'm going to curse you above all cattle and all beasts of the field. So basically, I'm going to make you into a low state. So when a white man was in the Caucasus Mountains, this is the book. You should get it. The Wild Man, Medieval Myth and Symbolism by Timothy Husband. And it's from the Metropolitan Museum of Art of New York. This is a highly esteemed publication.
Right.
And look at the white man all fours. Above all cattle.
Right.
This is the white man in the European mountains, Caucasus Mountains, 1400, not long ago.
Yeah.
Right.
Even 1600s.
Right. Still long.
Not long ago, 400 or 500 years ago, the white man was still on all fours. And guess what? He going back to all fours in the kingdom.
Right.
Hairy as hell, all fours.
Take that tie off.
Yep, take that tie off. This is the white man's true nature. Okay, go ahead, brother.
God, it says, upon thy belly shalt thou go,
That's right. So upon that belly, you're gonna be in a low state, okay?
and dust shalt thou eat all the days of thy
That's right.
life.
You're gonna be in a low condition all your days of your life, and it's still confusion. And really, this is gonna happen in the kingdom of heaven for forever, you know. But he doesn't see parts of it. So let's break this down. Give me Quran. Give me Isaiah 47:1 about the dust of the ground.
This is Isaiah chapter 47, verse 1.
Remember, the church teach you this is an actual snake in the dust of the ground,
Right.
crawling on his belly. But now it's talking about a white man.
Right.
Go ahead.
Isaiah 47:1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon.
Oh, sit in the dust, meaning you're in a low condition. Oh, virgin daughter of Babylon. Who the virgin daughter of Babylon? It's America. That means America's coming down to a low state, being cast to the earth. Okay? Go ahead.
Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground. There is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate.
Right. Give me Psalms 137:7 and 8. Prove the daughter of Babylon is Edom.
This is Psalm 137.
They go into a low condition when Yahweh comes back. They're going back into that low condition. Go ahead.
Psalm 137 and verse 7. Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem,
So King David talking about the children of Edom. Go ahead.
who said, race it, even to the foundation thereof.
Yeah, when the Babylonians came and took the kingdom of Judah, Esau helped, and they cheered on the Babylonians, taking us down. And to this day, they cheer us when we go down. Look at the comment board on Facebook or Instagram or any social media. Anytime something bad happened to the Israelites, they cheering. They're on the comment boards cheering. Go ahead.
O daughter of Babylon,
Oh, daughter of Babylon. Who the daughter of Babylon? Esau. Why I say daughter of Babylon? Because it was this is a spiritual Babylon. This is not physical, because the real Babylon happened back